Looks like somebody's waiting to be fed. All right, well, I just arrived this morning. It is the day after Valentine's. So that means it's mid-February. And we've had our now second, I'd say our second true snowfall of the season. I don't know, we're maybe at 6 inches now or so. So today, what do I got going on today? One, sort of make my circle, go and take the cattle out to give them their next portion of hay. I put a bale out yesterday, so you get to see them how easily they find the hay. I'm assuming easily because that's what they did on the little last snowfall we had. But if not, I'll kick it out for them. I have to make sure their water's open. And then we will get the first round of eggs, because with all this freezing, I've been getting the eggs in the morning and in the afternoon. Or Renee and the kids have been getting them in the afternoon. Maybe see if the pigs need any hay or bedding. And that has been the hay that we've been pulling out from the basement of the house. And then as far as the house, I need to hook up 2 cords. Yesterday I put 8 fans in the basement to try and move the air around to circulate it, so that it's really doing 2 things. One, it's getting the warm air to the far end of the main part of the house. And number 2, to try and keep that air down so we're not melting the snow that's on the floor of the house, but we're pushing air down so it's causing heat to warm the basement floor, so that way when the plumber, whoever needs to go and do something in there, they can do that. Maybe we'll walk you through the basement. I do have 1 light going down there as well. So we'll see where this leads us. And prayerfully we get out of here as easily as we drove in. It was nice and easy driving in, as you could tell. So let's get to the cattle. Looks like they're ready. Well, good morning, everybody. How you guys enjoying the snow? Oh, yeah. Are we ever going to get to point to castrating you? Getting a band on you, buddy? We need this weather to calm down a little bit, and then we're going to have to get you banded, huh? But it looks like, what do we got going on? Normally they are right here, but you can see that the snow is coming right here. They could go inside, but I guess they thought it was comfier out here. Sort of fun to watch what paths they take, and then they stick to it. Sort of follow the contour of the land. How are they doing? Oh yeah. By the way, if you do hear one mooing, it's this girl right behind me. She likes to moo all the time. She's not eating, she likes to moo. Not sure why. Since the last snow, I've been having a little issues with because I don't remember, I only like to put my fence posts in so far. My fence posts have actually started to fall over a little bit again. You know, that snow on top of the soil is making it so it's not totally frozen on the soil anymore, the surface. And hey girls, I'll see if I can set you here without burying you. So I have had to fix some of my posts, but apparently not today. All right. looks like everybody found the hay. Yesterday when I put out that bale, I didn't scatter it as many spots. So it was a little higher for them to find. Looks like they found all the piles just fine. And now I'm gonna pull these out. Let's see if that pulls out with you without a wiggle. Nope. We'll take a wiggle. There. So Renee had told me the other day that having the snow on top of the cattle like that is showing a good insulated layer of their body. So I suppose you could treat that as if you looked at the roof of a house, you see a nice complete layer of, well, at this point, snow on your roof. That means insulation up in your attic is probably good. These guys are looking terrific. I need to just put that line on my hot line yet, but I need to bring over my little pigtail that holds up the line. I like to, whatever part the line hangs on, I like to just put these here. Helps hold up the line so it doesn't dangle so low. We needed to come up here and check the water. Now I would think it'd be open, even though it's, what did I say, 23 degrees. My however is, I am not seeing any fresh cattle tracks coming up here, so it could be frozen as well. So we'll see. Let's give a little push on the ball. Oh yeah, see that? Ball goes up and down. We'll just leave it be. The snow is probably an insulator around it and on top. So that's good to go. Now we'll get down to the piggies. You may notice that there is no pig here. Another thing I did yesterday was I opened it up in between. We're feeling that even though the boar was with her for a month, we don't feel that she is pregnant. So I opened it up yesterday, go in between, and so they can go in between. Well, now there's nobody here. This is, by the way, the bigger area to lay under, and this is the one I gave a bunch more hay to yesterday, and no one's there. You know where they are? They're over there. So I'll just drop these containers, and chances are they're gonna walk over this way. Hey piggies, anybody awake over there? Okay, I am gonna feed them here, but I gotta show you what they look like over there. So yesterday I got this all nice and set again. Hay underneath. Of course, it doesn't look that good with the snow there. Well, here, let me show you. They'd be all under the same one. Are you guys getting up today or not? Well, good morning. So I guess I'll put some hay under this spot. All right, girls, you coming over? And a boy. So, by the way, my hope too is with opening it up, the boar has been nervous like the last, I think, week now. It all goes back to when it was really windy and he got shocked. So I'm glad he wasn't running there. And but I don't know why this one on this side, you know, wouldn't be pregnant by now, but we're gonna get them fed and then get chicken eggs and then move into the basement of the house. We also have been getting some more spent grain again. We have been getting it in buckets and then dumping it. But now they switched to putting it into a bag. But when they set it out, it freezes, and I can't get it out of the 5-gallon pail. So now I've been putting the pail in the well house, trying to let it thaw for a few days, so then I can put the pail on its side, and then I can slip the pail off. So that's why some of it came off loose, and now we have a ball that's still frozen there yet. But I don't know if I finished that thought. You know, I'm hoping that you join them together. Maybe he relaxes some, and you can see he didn't go running that. Otherwise, you know, 3 days ago, he would have went running past there into the other fence. So he maybe is calming down. And then I'm also hoping then that if this one on this side isn't pregnant, he's gonna realize that, and which is this one here, it's the bigger one. He'll come back, which you can see maybe why she's bigger. She just went from there to there and making the one from the other side work. And he'll be able to get her pregnant, but my hope was to have about a month in between the two pregnancies. Now my hope is they just get pregnant. We've had that happen once before. All right, let's get them some hay. I'm just gonna grab it off the, have my tarp here. Get you a little different angle too. Well, that is going to do it for now. We'll be back later in the afternoon with their other half of feed and see how they're doing, and then that allows us to get the chicken eggs. So mentioning chickens, here we have this first group. Let's see if they have any eggs. Oh, and that one just settled in nicely. So I will tell you how many they get. I'm gonna give her a shot here. I'm gonna go up and do the other ones first, then come back with some feed for them. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So, yep, so 11 birds. We got the rooster in the middle here. Yeah, I need to get you a little closer. And everybody else, not the barred rock. Ezekiel hatched out everybody but the barred rocks, the 3 barred rocks here. Oh, I'm guessing there's an egg that's been laid in there. Check that out a little bit. Let's get these guys open. Well, hello, ladies. Ooh, a few eggs in there. Huh? All right, you guys looking for some water? And okay. How's your water this morning? What do we got on there? Like probably a little over a quarter, maybe a 3/8 chunk of ice. Not bad. Alright, let me go get you some feed. All that snow on there makes it look dark in here, huh? Alright, I'll be back. Don't do anything while I'm gone. Hello, ladies. You're the ones laying the eggs? How you doing today? Ooh, 3 eggs are in there. Nice. Birds seem to be pretty content. Not too bad in here. I mean, it's 23 degrees. I mean, the snow is on the roof, so it's probably a little warmer in here. You saw there was only a 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch of ice. That was from yesterday about 3 o'clock, and that was 20 degrees at that point. So it has stayed open. But the birds, you know, the birds are looking really good. Let me just give you a little, really not seeing, I do see that one there might be the, I don't know if she's going through a molt. But other than that, they're looking really good. Yeah. I was gonna say, I do like to watch YouTube, and if I can gather anything from Joel Salatin from over there in Virginia, I like to gather knowledge. And one thing he had stated was they really should, I noticed they've been laying eggs down on the bottom. So really what I need to do is I need to put a little perch out here yet so that the birds can get on the perch and then hop up to the next level. He also had recommended, I believe, 6 inches of front cover, so it's darker. This is about probably 4 inches. Not sure I'll change out the board itself, but I think I would like to put at least a little stand in there they could hop up and get in there, because you'll see that now when we go to the other one to look for eggs there, the stand that is in there. So let's go see. It's still snowing out. Let's see what we got going on in here. Don't dropped eggs. See, and then this is cool because then you can close it up. So when we are out here living, then at night we'll just close it up, and then we won't have that, the poop that eventually goes in there, and I clean out every few times a week. So there's one there. I do see an egg on her, or 2, 3. I'm going to gather those because we ain't going to be back for 5 hours or so. So the wooden boxes that I have in here, those were my original. My, they were laying already today. Before we came across the nice old style metal one. So it looks like she didn't lay yet, so that's good. Get that from her later. Let's see what we have here. Here, I'll show you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. 9 eggs in there. And then we still need to walk down and check the young birds. All right. Guys, we're going to see in the basement of the house. I am going to go check for those other eggs. And you guys can see what I did with this fan thing down in the basement. All right, we'll work ourselves up to the house. And as you can see, they do have the garage portion put on now and sheeted. Next thing on their agenda here is the porch. How should I say that? Well, it officially won't be the post, but they will have to make some posts to hold the LVL of the porch that then supports the rafters. So they're going to work on that next, and then rafters will come after that, is my understanding. So maybe within a week's time we'll have that going. Now, been going up to, they did work on the stairway here as well, so it is just a little bit nicer going in. I just need to slide the wood. Well, that's good. The fans are still going. All right, let's just put these cords in the wheelbarrow. Take out my hat, shake it out. Whew. Yep, fans are still going. Boy, I'd say, oh yeah, I'm not feeling the ice as much on my feet. But let me get you plugged in here. And you can see how crazy my cording and stuff went yesterday. Well, this should be interesting. I don't know where you guys are, but trying to, all right, I'm gonna cheat. Did bring along a headlamp. See how my cord action going on here? Fair. I can get you on light. There we go. How does that work for you guys? Can you see? Oh yeah. This fan thing is I'm not feeling the ice as much. So let's get the heater going over there. See where my finger's pointing? Over there. And then maybe through the glow of my headlamp, we'll be able to take you to show you where all the fans are yet. Because I do have 2 fans to plug in. I already have them hanging, but I just had to plug them in yet. So you know what I'll do? I'm gonna set you right below this light here. See if this is gonna work. All right, and I'm gonna go over and put some diesel in. Okay, you see that's all started up. Let me see if I can, I don't want to take you through and you can't see. Put a light like ahead of it, so to see. So here's span number 1. So it's hanging there. And then of course our blower is there, and I just went through my mind of, I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see here. So, oh, you get close, I guess you can see it. So then, here's our next fan. There we go. Okay, so they just hang, so I have 2 hanging there. My thought there is to push down the hot air. Then I have 2 fans right here, trying to push it around the corner. These are the ones that you can, you know, when you're sitting normal, you can have them blow right out, or you can turn them to blow air upward. And I just have them straight upward, and I just have them tied to the top there. I hope you can see that. Now, I think the true statement of this really working is probably twofold. One is there leakage from the top? I'm trying to go right here where that light is. Hopefully it's just not in your eyes. Because, you know, there's snow up there. And in this spot here, I am not seeing any wetness up there along there at all. So that tells me that the heat is staying down, and otherwise it would be dripping in here. When we first set this up, now, what, maybe a week and a half ago, we had drippage galore, like it was raining in here. Then we shoveled it, and now we've had snow, and it's not leaking. So I think that's good. And like I said, I'm walking through more water. That means there's some thawing action going on. So maybe this next week we'll work on getting out some of this hay. I was reluctant to go around the corner here just because part of the hay was frozen in, and so then you're pulling it and you're breaking it off, and then, you know, will you get out those partial chunks? I don't know. So, all right, I am gonna shut you down for now. I'm gonna also get that one cord hooked up, and then I'm gonna meet you at on the base up there, and we can see how much snow is up on the deck. All right, let's look in for a few other doorways, check things out. I think they look good. I mean, suppose we won't be able to tell till later when that little higher spot there is where the stairs go downstairs, so it has some plywood on top, and there is some gappage there. So I'm not surprised to sort of see a little unevenness with the snow there. And the guys did open up a window hole down there for us. I believe that's where it is. So when it comes to doing the hay after a while, we can go through there instead of going up the ladder. Send it out there and pull it up. Yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. So gradually coming along. Remember that goal with that heater downstairs is, well, for sure prevent more frost, which it is, for sure. It's doing that. And then we don't want going too hot that we're dripping from the top. Otherwise, we should really shovel the deck off if it's gonna drip. And then if we can get some of the little bit of ice that is down there out, that way we're just set for whomever needs to go and mess down there, or maybe eventually get the cementing done down there, then we could finish those walls as well. We can get that done. So we'll see how it all plays out. But man, what a snowy day in February. But we need that. I like seeing it out here, like right here. I hope they have more of this next year around here, because right now it's just dirt everywhere. But I really like this spot here. Not necessarily weeds, but I like how it has caught the snow, and now that is going to be moisture that stays there for our soil for next year. And then when you have that dryness that eventually is going to come in the summer, or at some point, you have a buildup of moisture. I really thought I saw that in the pasture this past year when we had our few dry weeks or month, that with having it in pasture, rotationally grazing, so it wasn't low, it really stayed green all year round. So I do like that look. We'll see how things all turn out as far as our landscaping goes. Maybe we could landscape it enough that I don't have to cut any grass. Wouldn't that sort of be cool? You know, maybe get a few sheep to like roam around here and there or whatever. So guys, this is where I'm gonna leave you. As always, thanks for watching. You have an enjoyable rest of your day, wherever you are, and we'll see you on the next one. And you know what? I don't know if I did this all of a sudden thinking here. I don't think I introduced myself, for those of you who don't know. Abraham here at the Acres. Guys, have a great one. See you on the next one.